Hey everyone, thanks for dropping in for another episode of Reading to People. Today we'll be reading from the Brothers Grimm fairy tales. We will be going with the story today titled The Peasant in Heaven. And let's get right to it. Once on a time, a poor pious peasant died and arrived before the gate of heaven. At the same time, a very rich lord came there who also wanted to get into heaven. Then St. Peter came with the key and opened the door and let the great man in, but apparently did not see the peasant and shut the door again. And now the peasant outside heard how the great man was received in heaven with all kinds of rejoicing, and how they were making music and singing within. At length all became quiet again, and St. Peter came and opened the gate of heaven and let the peasant in. The peasant, however, expected that they would make music and sing when he went in also, but all remained quite quiet. He was received with great affection, it is true, and the angels came to meet him, but no one sang. Then the peasant asked St. Peter how it was that they did not sing for him as they had done when the rich man went in, and said that it seemed to him that there in heaven things were done with just as much partiality as on earth. Then said St. Peter, "By no means. Thou art just as dear to us as anyone else, and wilt enjoy every heavenly delight that the rich man enjoys. But the poor fellows like thee come to heaven every day, but a rich man like this does not come more than once in 100 years." The end. Okay, so that one was not a dark and horrible story or anything like that. But it actually does give a callback to what Jesus says in Scripture when it says, it is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven. So it's a bit of a twist, but I mean, it's just a man-made story still, but something to think about. So that's all for today. So thank you all for coming by to watch and to listen. Hopefully it was interesting.